The rich man and Lazarus. What a contrast. And the reversal of fortunes in the end. The reversal of fortunes. Please make sure, don't think the message of the gospel is that the rich will go to hell. No. Or that poor will go to heaven. No. The message is this. The clue is in the name of the poor man, Lazarus. The name Lazarus means God is my help. God is my help. Here the rich man was in his own world. He wasn't a bad man. There's no implication he was a bad man. He was in his own world, enjoying life, enjoying his wealth. So preoccupied with himself and the enjoyment of life, with his possessions and riches. He never thought anything about the people outside his home, living in his own world, self-absorbed, so focused on himself and what he has. And then the reversal of fortunes. No mention of even the name of the rich man. All that is said is, he died and was buried. About the poor man, angels came to carry him to Abraham. Why Abraham here? Think about why Abraham is mentioned here. What is the reason? Abraham is the father of hospitality. Not just the father of faith, he is the father of hospitality. You may remember 3 strangers came to Abraham. It was God. God came to Abraham in the persons of 3 strangers. And Abraham went out of his way to look after them, to take care of them. And Abraham was so good to them. And the meaning here is God made his home in Abraham. Imagine Abraham had God as his guest. And he welcomed God into his house, into his heart, and God made his home in Abraham. And here is the parable of the Lord telling Abraham carrying Lazarus. Lazarus in the bosom of Abraham, they are together. Now the most important part of the passage is the last line. If you are interested, focus on the last line in today's parable. Abraham's word to the rich man. If they will not listen either to Moses or to the prophets, they will not be convinced, even if someone should rise from the dead. What is the meaning here? The Lord saying, even if someone should rise from the dead, they would not believe. How interesting are these words? Now, looking back, we can say, this is Jesus, the risen Lord, speaking to us this moment. I have come back from the dead. I have come back from the dead, and do you believe? Do you believe? You have got the Old Testament, the New Testament, the risen Lord, every revelation, all the revelation has been given. Still, do you believe? Has your life been changed by the gospel or the life of Christ? Your life and my life, has it been changed, transformed by the good news of Jesus? Or our faith in the risen Lord? The risen Lord is still with us. We believe in him. But has my life been changed? Is my perspective on life, has it been changed? Do I have the right understanding about the meaning of life and what comes beyond the grave? So how interesting is this parable? Not about the riches, no, nothing wrong in having riches. Try have money, be wealthy, nothing wrong. But don't get too preoccupied with the possessions, because life doesn't mean possessions and riches. There is eternal life beyond the grave. So have the right perspective when you enjoy this life, because this life is not all that there is. There is an eternal life beyond the grave. When I have that perspective, that right perspective, we will get everything right.